Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for tuning in for your next timeless message from Spirit. We're just going to put down a few cards. We're going to look at what is the situation Spirit would like to talk to you about, and then we're going to look at advice for you or heads up for you about that situation, whichever Spirit chooses to show. I am using the vice versa deck today for those of you who are curious about tarot decks. Let's put down your situation here and your advice. Okay, let's take a peek here. So what we have coming up for your situation starts off with the Page of Swords showing up in reverse. Okay, and that is covered by the Three of Cups. So this is telling me basically that you have a very nosy friend. This friend is always digging in, trying to find out all kinds of stuff that really is none of her business. Feels like a her, could be a him, but none of this person's business. So they're always just trying to play super sleuth and figure out what's going on with you. And I'm going to say we've got the Three of Cups here, so typically for me this would be a friend. But the energy that's coming across is this is more of a frenemy. You know, somebody who proclaims to be a friend, but really they're jealous or there's some kind of resentment. You know, there's something going on. So they're a friend on the surface, but underneath, I don't know that you would necessarily call them a friend. And so this person is always digging for information from you, and they could be actually asking you for that information, but they're also using other resources to get that information too, whether it's talking to mutual friends or digging through trash or whatever it might happen to be, looking through your phone, whatever. Okay, so let's look at best advice for you around this situation with this person who's just wants more information than is appropriate for them to have. Let's say it like that. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands showing up in reverse, that side, and we have the Ace of Wands showing up right side up, and we have the Hermit showing up with that side. Okay, so what is this advice actually telling us today? Seven of Wands in reverse for me tells me that you've really already kind of tried to tell this person, hey, you know, you've got a sticky beak. You're just too nosy. You need to just let it go. And you've tried to set some boundaries with what it is that you actually want to share with this person, but this person is not paying any attention to those boundaries. They're still doing whatever it takes to get the information that they want about you. In other words, they're just rolling right over those boundaries. So it looks to me like with this Ace of Wands showing up right side up, the best thing that you can do in this situation is really to not give this person any more attention whatsoever with that Hermit in reverse. I mean, the Hermit right side up, but he's got his back to the world. Now, one of the beautiful things about a Hermit, whenever they're forwards, they're actually showing light. They're giving people clarity about a situation that they understand better. But when his back is to a situation, then that just means that this Hermit wants to spend some time by themselves. They don't want to be around other people at all. They're not in a place where they're ready to give all kinds of information and clarity to other people. This Hermit may be sorting things out and trying to understand the information and clarity for themselves, but they're definitely not sharing information with somebody who is inconsiderate about how they get information, number one, and number two is not really have your best interest at heart. So this basically says no more contact with this person. Turn your back on them. No more contact with them. Let them do whatever they're going to do. I mean, they're obviously going to still gather information from other sources, but there's no reason that you have to talk to them. There's no reason that you have to give them information. So when they come at you with questions like that, just shut down that conversation. Turn your back on that conversation. Hey, you know what? I've got an appointment. I've got to leave. I can't talk to you about this right now. Hey, this is going on. I can't talk right now. I've got to take care of this, whatever. But when somebody starts asking about this stuff that's not appropriate for them to know, I'm sorry, I've got something else to do. And I don't think that's too much of a stretch, actually. I think you've got plenty of other things you could be doing. Take advantage of those outs. All right, so I hope that you guys find that helpful. Thank you very much for being here. Don't forget to put a thumbs up and share this video if you know somebody else it would be good for. And everybody have a fantastic day. I'll see you all back on the next video.